Howdy peeps and peoples, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. What I'm doing today is coming around here to help Bug get these trees off of his barn. There's so many of them, I had to cut it short, so we're only going to get the trees on the backside in this video, but we do have trees that are, I mean, bad. So everybody's a little bit nervous, tensions are a little high, but we are making the best out of it, and I get the drone out and everything and get some great drone shots of these trees coming off the barn there. And I get to have a blast tormenting Bug. He's a great guy to work for, and we get to torment each other and just having a good time. Although he does get nervous, and look at that tree brush. You see it brush the roof of that barn. So this is the first of a couple of these videos I got, because there's some real bad ones coming up next. But I was scared the poop out of him there. He's talking about maybe fill the shorts up a little bit. But hope y'all like it. This is gonna be awesome. Let me change this out. Okay, so here's what we got going, guys. This is the reason for the season, and then that's that daggone. They're quite fond of that. So, oh yeah. Electrician, right there. But we got to get the. We're going to tie off up there and tie down to there, and we got the loader. But that's a bit of back lean, so I'm kind of concerned about lifting it with the loader. So we're going to have a second form of safety on it, just because I'm concerned a little. But that's the main thing. It got lightning struck. See, if you look over here, it got lightning struck the other day, and it busted a bunch of the wood up there. From about there up, it's split basically up there. So we gotta be soft with whatever we do. And it's leaning back towards the garage, and we're gonna take some of these others out because they're going toward the sun. Of course, the sun's on top of the garage, so every one of them trees are leaning towards the garage. We're gonna try to get them all down so we can open up this garage and make it safer for the garage. The only one we're not taking out is this maple, and that thing's, he'd be all right anyways. He's a maple. All right. And there's the boss man, and he's not worried a bit. He's not concerned a bit about this.
He's lying to you. He is lying to you.
He said, "Can you do this?" I said, "Hey, it's been almost a year since I smashed the garage." He's holding his beer, and his beer hand starts to shake.
Rattling, boy. I was nervous. I was nervous before I went to his house.
So we're on, and the other thing is there's a time crunch because we got weather coming. So we got to get after it and get stuff moving. And then we got to get enough ahead of the 8 ball on the rest of these to where when we get down to these, we can take our time, because them's got to be done right. And that power line, everything, there's barely enough room to fit it in there.
I'll grab a saw and I'll just start moving shit off.
Well, we'll get to it.
There ain't nothing on these things that little 250 won't take care of.
Yeah. Suit yourself. I don't care either way.
Well, and I mean, it'll help get
my main concern is just getting them down. You know, once they're down, it's like the hard part's done. She's good then, bud.
Oh, fucking Billy Ray. I heard you say that, I knew what you was doing.
Yeah, I torment him all the time. He's a sweetheart. Uncle Buckin.
He's a dandy.
He is a dandy. Me and him's never hung out. We've been threatened to 1,000 times. We never have. We'll finally bump into each other. Okay. Come on, baby. This is the junker. Yeah, all the spare parts gets used up on this whole thing.
I understand.
As far as strength, when you push, the more you're pushing with the body.
You know,
See, here's what we do. When you get the boss man, you got to put him up in the machine. That's how that goes.
You're not helping me.
I've never been fired from ground level.
Have you got room in this loader?
Yeah.
That last one I had, well, I was eating the steering wheel.
That's your park brake. It don't work good, but it does work. See how you're rolling?
Yeah.
Because I did load that tree up. The reason I done that is I wanted to make sure I had the power to lift it. Now, what that told me is when we get over to this one, this summit is going to have one power. You know what I mean? Now, you got the clamp where you can use the clamp if you need to, but use more of your power down low.
Yeah, you want the bottom of the mast on it.
And I'll try to watch them hydraulic lines run up there, you know, as far as hitting them with the stobble.
Yeah.
But once you get, the way I cut them, they're good. Once you get it past center, you know what I mean? They'll kind of go on their own. They'll pick their path and stick with it. I'll put heavy hinges on all these.
Controls, this is your clamp.
Yep, that's your door.
Okay. Up, down, and
Out dumps it. You go that way,
it jumps down,
yep.
yeah.
Yep.
And clamping the
Yep. Pulling it back opens it, pushing it forward shuts it.
flip over down.
Yep.
Alright.
And then, you know, both them's brakes, just like any loader. And then here's your forward reverse. I'll put it in second. Boy, that's good news on that weather. That's some good news on that weather. All right, lift him up a hair. Tilt him back and come forward. You got about this much gap.
Tilt it forward.
Tilt it back and put the base against it. Tilt it back and put the base against it instead of the clamp. See what I mean?
It won't go back. It's all the way
Oh,
back.
that's all you got? Come forward a little bit.
Try second gear.
Yeah, maybe that's how that is. Probably electric. There it is.
Damn.
I ain't cut it yet.
Well, you still want me to left foot better.
Yeah, push on a bit.
Alright, I'm all the way back.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Oh, you got plenty. All right, hang on a second. All right, this is our first big boy tree. This is not an illusion. That baby is leaning all over that son of a... Oh, wow. That is not an illusion, boys and girls. So we're going to try to get Bug in here to get behind that thing with a loader. And, wow. We're going to have to cripple some things up and throw her on the pile, I guess.
Yeah. That's the only bad thing about it.
Yeah, and they're all different. So you have to run one for a long time to get used to it.
Yeah.
the battle. Yeah. 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 I had a chain laying there somewhere. Yeah.
I So you already got more out.
It's getting looser. Slide up that pipe. Yeah, pick it up, Annie. First things first, before we get to doing our thing back here, I'm gonna have to pull this old light pole out of the ground, electric pole. And the problem is, you know, and I don't want it to sweep the bottom to sweep around and sweep up Bug's legs, or the top swing around and hit the building or something. So we kind of gotta be careful of pulling this thing out of here. Wonderful! I like picking on old Bug. He's a good one now. He's a good boss. The way he's laid back and stuff, you know, he's you know, you just get him every once in a while. They just, when you can torment him and they, you know, they make fun out of it and stuff, that's when they're good ones to work with. Happens to me all the time.
Well, if you can get the damn thing started, which is half the battle.
Yeah.
There we go. Now get a little gap in there. Where's it? There we go. There's the one I need right there. There she sits.
All right, at least we ain't tearing nothing up. What do you want me to do? You want me to take it straight out there, or you want me to take it down here?
Brother, you're the one that's in charge of this operation. I'm just a bystander.
I figured I'd get you on the loader, get you in gear, get you ready, and then I'll kind of cut it. And
as long as it, you know
what I mean? All you're doing is just a backstop mostly.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. I gotta get you a drink of water. You want a bottle of water or something?
No, I'm okay. You can have a camera if you want. Gotta narrate, can't be camera shy.
I think you done ruined that process. Crazy word. Oh, well, that's what
This is the good stuff.
we got.
Oh, it's got
the drone.
Yeah.
I bet that's expensive.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It is.
There you go, see it.
And I've
It
wrecked
is.
it multiple. And I've wrecked it multiple times.
You work for agency.
Yeah. They was running them. They was running that job site out there, and Steve said, "Come out here and record this." He said, "We got 5 cutters running." So I come out there to get it. Drone's all up. I couldn't get any of it.
You had 5 cutters on the ground?
No, 5 track cutters running. They had Keegan Kennedy.
Yeah. Steve was telling me about that.
Yeah, they had Keegan, Felposh, and then 2 Werner cutters, and then Steve's. They had
Where
5
was this at?
on some big coal mine job that had to be done before the bat restriction.
That's the one I was telling you about. That I told you, Steve. They said they had a big, and they were trying to get a video and everything going. They were running all of them. Yeah, like he's.
Yeah, and I went out and picked it up. My equipment was faulty.
Yeah.
Can't have nice things.
No. I was like
I
that
remember
going.
Steve saying something about that, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it would have been cool too. Cause I started out with, it would have been beautiful drone shots. Cause it's all clear cut right up next to.
You had 5 bunchers out there?
Yeah, they did. I wouldn't. It wasn't ours. I mean, they had 5 of them.
I think that was the biggest that they've ever been on anything like that. But Steve wanted to get it done because we had that restriction for a coal mine ground. He was wanting to get it in and get it down.
Get in the management booth.
Did you what?
I said get in the management booth.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, if I ain't never been fired from ground level, so you got to sit up there if he's going to fire me. Need to sit right here and take off. Now don't laugh at me, but you got to do this to line your equipment up. Hello! When you go to edit it, they got to all match.
I can feel the breeze coming off that thing.
Yeah, it's stout. It's way stouter than you think it is. Am I out in the creek? Yeah, there's the sycamores and there's the creek.
Yep, there you're right. You're just about a little bit behind us.
There you are.
I don't know where the hell you're going now. I can't see you.
There's the garage.
You look like a big old mosquito.
Yeah.
Out there.
Well, I found the house. You can't find the garage
There it
under
is.
the tree. Look at that. There's a garage under there.
Somewhere. There you
All
go.
right, there's a walnut tree.
There's the garage right there.
Yep. All right.
Now you're cooking with peanut oil.
I gotta get me one of them. That thing's cool.
I done.
All right. Yeah, I've crashed a few times. It sucks. All right.
Oh shit.
All right. Clock's ticking. Tick tock. All right. Go ahead and get up the loaders.
I'm going upstairs.
We'll see where in the hell it needs to go.
My suggestion is that way.
Straight that way. Okay.
Now, when this thing starts to go, I'm
If
gonna
it
go-
does anything you don't like while I'm cutting it, start in on it. I'll
Got a
squall.
horn on there?
No, I'm all right. I'm used to watching for myself. When you go, don't be real jerky. Just get a solid motion, keep it going. You don't have to throttle on a lot. It's a pretty light tree. Got a little pressure? Okay. All right, I want you to look at this white bucket over here. Now, underneath that bucket is a water hydrant. Now, that tree's going to get dangerously close to that thing or hit it. Bug don't know, and I'm not telling him because he's distracted. I don't want to distract him, but it's going to be close. Straight up to bat is an American elm. Now, what elm's known for, to me, when it comes to cutting, is they're not heavy, and they got good fibers. So all in all, this is a pretty trustworthy tree, but this is going to be close. Watch the aerial views when I drop it. Watch all the limbs rub the barn. I mean, it is right there. Everything's leaning right towards the barn, you know, because that's what where the sunlight's coming in at. Yeah, it's all right. Oh, that's plenty. It's got plenty of power. Okay, this one will be more. We'll have to take our time more on this one.
Don't forget about the fence in there.
Yeah, I'll go above the fence and you'll do more with your clamp. So you can't over push it or we'll break that limb. You see what I mean?
Right.
So I'll get it right. It ain't leaning that bad, and elm's got good fibers. So I'll get it lined up and get it close. I'll pretty much get out of the way and let you take it over.
Okay.
Well, hell, it's leaning half out. Hell, I'll just get it. No, you better get it. The only thing you got to make sure of, don't let that limb get behind that clamp. Make sure you're watching that limb on that clamp.
I'll back up and scoot over a little bit.
Yeah, and it's going to go.
That's the way out right
We
there.
need to take it pretty much right in that direction.
I hope it don't look that sick for me.
Yeah, I know it. I think there's a limb going to land right here. It's elm. It's elm. It's got pretty trustworthy fibers in it.
Good right there.
Yeah, that's fine. Just bear in mind as it goes, it'll kind of go like this.
All right.
What's that limb over there? Over your clamp up. Good job.
I had me a little freaked out. I ain't lying.
You're supposed to do something that scares you a little bit every day.
Well, yeah, that thing when it started going down, the ass end come off the ground. And I grabbed, like a dumbass, I grabbed the wrong lever. I hit the clamp button. And the clamp lever.
Hey, that's enough of that, Mitchell.
Stop that shit.
Let me land my drone and re-battery up. Good job, bub.
Hey,
The only one that's gonna suck close to that's gonna be that pine tree. The rest of them be pretty daggone easy.
hey, I don't get nervous, but that had to be shaking now. I thought I was going over. Huh? You know what
You
I'm
started
saying?
freaking out. I was
I
like, what's he
did.
freaking out about?
I mean, the loader's already on the edge of the creek, and I thought, man, we're going downstairs now.
Today's the day. We're gonna die.
Well, he does do this shit every day. I used to do it every day.
Okay. Whoop.
Whoa.
Coming down. Right here.
Hot.
Coming in hot.
Oh, hey, Mitchell. Hey, ho. Hey, hey. You know what you're doing? Whoa.
Do you?
Beautiful job. How'd it go up there?
Better than down here.
This summit needs a Siri.
Yeah,
That would be pretty cool.
that would be nice.
Voice command.
Well, he's supposed to done been here. I wonder if
What I'm gonna do now is shut these cameras off, clean up our mess.
you want me to get salt?
It don't matter. I'm all
I
right.
don't care. I'll help you.
You already helping me.
But, I'll tell you what, you cutting my trees down. You cutting my trees down, but I'm not going to ask you to wipe my pants out.
That's good. He started free. That'll be on the camera. The one that's
I bet the.
you started squalling. I was like, what's he squalling
I
about?
bet whoa, shit will probably be on there too. God damn, I'm telling you.
Boy, she's going pretty good. Then he starts squalling. How you doing? How's the view from up here? Did that look pretty good from up here? Did we just miss the edge of the barn there? That limb, when it swept over, couldn't have missed her by just a few feet. So.
I mean, as far as taking the limbs off,
I'd say let's just cripple the tree to where I can move it. And let me get it over there where it belongs. And then we'll worry about stuff. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that
I'll
way
just
we're
leave-
moving the biggest chunk of mess at once we
I'll
can.
just leave mine sit still until you get done what you need to do.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Kate. Oh. Hey! They run off gas.
They run off gas, he says.
I thought I had that to Walt.
So that's the newest Husky?
Yeah, that's the newest Husky line. Okay, I guess. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, and it's taken me a while to get used to old Kate, but I'm really starting to fall in love with this saw. It's a 572, and I got a 20-inch bar with full comp chain on it. I love this thing. It's spunky. Guard your water spigot.
You know what? I didn't even check to make sure that bucket didn't
No, it didn't get hit, but it's...
It didn't touch that bucket.
No, it's all around it. Let me trim that out, because we'll end up picking up.
I got it didn't. Holy shit.
I meant to do that.
Right, Steve Irwin. Holy shit, we didn't
Yeah.
miss it by much.
Yeah.
God almighty.
I didn't even want to tell you that. You was nervous enough already.
Boy, yeah.
Oh.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Really? Well, see, now it's hard to predict up there when it's standing where it's going to land exactly.
Well, it's leaning like
But
that,
it did
yeah.
good. That's total act of, oh shit, I'm going to get the bucket. I think they're loose enough to where nothing's gonna happen.
Well, the good thing with that loader, you got that clamp on there. You can just grab shit and
Yeah.
run.
I should have cut that up, got it out of the way before we put this in there. I got that drone gets in there and I start getting pushy.
God, I cannot believe it's daylight in here.
Yeah, everybody says the same thing. You come into an area, they live there every day, so don't realize it, but it gets so damn dark and dingy and their buildings start rotting. I open it up, shit dries out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this garage is in bad shape.
It'll last forever. It'll last a lot longer now, you know. That weather, that constant wet and dinginess rots that stuff. See, if I throw them on a truck like that, I'll do all my running at the mill where I got hard ground. We're exposed here, you know.